And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, into Giangelo's here on 224 in Boardman. It is the South Range Raiders show here, and we've got some special guests here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, varsity, right? Varsity champions were crowned this past weekend, and guess who won it? The South Range Little Raiders. Give it up for them. And I'm joined by the boss man, the namesake, well, one half of the namesake of Giangelo's. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Angelo Guerreri. All right. Is this your first ever interview?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you think about what you guys have been able to accomplish, not just this year, but last year, what does it mean to be able to hang out with your teammates and have fun with them playing football?
It means a lot.
It means a lot. So what's your favorite part of football?
Probably hitting people.
Hitting people. That's no surprise. You look like a hitter. But I heard you're pretty good on offense, too. I heard you've gone for a cumulative of 1,000 yards this season or thereabouts in 8 games. So all-purpose yards, 1,000 yards. That's pretty special. When you're on offense, do you like running the ball or catching the ball?
Running the ball.
Running the ball, because you like running people over. When you're out there playing football, other than hitting people, what's your favorite part of hanging out with your friends?
Probably just like have fun with them.
Just having fun with them? If you guys aren't playing football, what are you doing?
Playing outside.
Playing outside? What's your favorite thing to play outside?
Football or wiffle ball.
Football and wiffle ball? What position are you playing wiffle ball? Are you the pitcher? No. I'm guessing you're hitting people. Just out of taking a stab in the dark there. Halloween's coming. What are you going to be for Halloween?
A Fall Guys character.
A what?
A Fall Guys.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite Halloween costume you've ever had?
Being a cheerleader.
You're a cheerleader?
Yeah.
Awesome. Was it a South Range cheerleader?
Yeah.
Oh, because your sister's a cheerleader.
Yeah.
All right. I get it. I understand it. What's your favorite candy?
Twix.
Twix?
Yeah.
Are you a left Twix guy or a right Twix guy?
It
Doesn't matter. That's right. All right. So I know you're what, 6th grade?
Yeah.
Okay. So who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Hauk.
Okay. And what does she teach?
Math.
Math. You like math?
Kinda.
Kind of. So how do you kind of like math? Do you just like it when you're right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like working out the problems and stuff like that?
Sometimes.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do in recess?
Play football.
Play football. You just seem like a guy that likes playing football. There's a couple people here that like playing football too. There's that big guy over there. That's the head football coach, David Rock. He's looking forward to seeing you guys come up through, I'm sure. For you go to South Range Raider games, don't you?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player on the South Range Raiders? Careful, they're all around here. Do you have a favorite player? No? Now, you're number 34, right?
Yeah.
So there's a number 34 out there who runs the ball and hits people pretty hard, too, Aiden Dominguez.
Yeah.
Is that the kind of guy you're looking to be like when you grow up?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you've got a couple great role models. Talk to me about what mom and dad mean to you.
They mean a lot.
They mean a lot? What do they do for you?
They help me with like whatever I need.
They help you with whatever you need. They pay for those pads that you hit people and punish people, right?
Yeah.
And Dad's a coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like playing for Dad?
It's fun. It's fun most of the time.
It's fun most of the time. Let's start with why. When is it fun? When you're winning. You guys always win, so it's always fun, right?
Yeah.
When Dad gets mad, is he mad at pizza and the restaurant, or is he mad that you guys had a bad game?
Both.
Both. Got it. So I heard that you get to come here and hang out a lot. Is that true?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of hanging out and your parents owning a business?
Working here and probably eating the food.
Working here and eating the food. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Asparagus.
The what?
Asparagus.
Okay. What is your sister's favorite thing on the menu?
Pasta.
Pasta? Okay. All right, so I'm going to ask you a tough question here. As a 6th grader, I know it's tough. What is the coolest thing about your sister? And she's here too. And she hits harder than Aiden. What's your favorite thing about your sister? Why do you look up to her, other than because she's taller? I told you it's tough. I got to ask you the tough questions. That's what Dad asked me to do. Is she cool? Oh, man. That's cold-blooded right there. Does she bail you out of trouble?
So, yeah.
Sometimes. All right. She's pretty cool. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelo Guerreri. Give it up for him. We'll be back. More Little Raiders on the way right after the break.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second Little Raiders up, and I'm just going to throw it out there. These guys are going to get interviewed a lot over the years, and it starts in 6th grade this time. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, Nick Titus. All right, big dog. So the word on the street is that you threw for 1,000 yards this year in 8 games. There's a lot of Raiders that have thrown for 1,000 yards, but I'm not sure any of them have done it in 6th grade. Talk to me about that accomplishment and what it means to you.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. It's a situation you should be proud of yourself and your teammates. So you guys seem to be close-knit. You seem to be good buddies. Talk to me about the guys you hang around with.
Fun to play with.
Yeah.
And fun to hang around with.
Yeah. Who are your boys you want to shout out?
And Charlie, Victor, Sammy, Dante, Hunter.
Anybody else? If you got to think about it.
Marco,
Okay,
Sam.
Marco's in. There we go. Who else?
Sam Senna.
Okay. Dig deep, man. It's your time to shine. It's their 5 seconds of fame.
Leffler.
What about your girlfriend?
I don't know.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. He's got many girlfriends. All right, Nick, talk to me. Why is football so important to you? Why do you like it?
It's just fun to play and play with my teammates.
Okay, on defense, what do you play? Safety?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you like playing offense or defense better?
Offense.
Offense, because you're scoring. You're throwing tutties, right? I like it. So would you rather have an interception and take it back for a touchdown or throw for a touchdown?
Throw for a touchdown.
Throw for a touchdown. Do you have a favorite receiver?
I got 2.
2 favorite receivers. All right, here we go. Who are they?
Sammy and Harley.
Sammy and Harley. Why are they your favorite receivers?
Because they usually don't drop the ball.
Because they don't drop the ball and they're usually open, right?
Yep.
Very cool. All right, let's talk about school. 6th grade, it's a tough year. What do you like about being a 6th grader?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. What did you like about 5th grade that 6th grade's so tough?
Mr. Hammond.
Oh, the teacher. Okay. So what are the challenges in 6th grade that you're trying to overcome?
The tests.
The testing. Okay. So is it kind of like a big game, right? You got to study your opponent.
Yeah.
And then you got to throw all over them for touchdowns. I mean, you've done that for 1,000 yards. You got to do that in school, right?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite teacher right now?
Mrs. Hauk.
Oh, Mrs. Hauk. That's 2 for 2 for Mrs. Hauk. Mrs. Hauk is popular. All right. Let's. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Fall Guys.
What is this? To explain what that is. Anybody other than over the age of 12 understand what the Fall Guys are? Oh, that you're not over 12. Okay, what are the Fall Guys?
It's like this Xbox, PlayStation game,
Okay.
and they're like little characters who do obstacle courses and jump and run.
Oh, okay. Can I watch it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you all going to be Fall Guys?
Yeah.
Like all of you are going to be Fall Guys, and you're just going to run around the neighborhood
Yeah.
collecting candy and using it as an obstacle course?
Yep.
All right, fair enough. What is your favorite candy? What are you trading for first round?
Twix.
Twix. Twix is popular too. What's the worst candy?
Reese's.
What? Reese's?
Don't like peanut butter.
You don't like peanut butter. Okay, you're not allergic to anything, right? Okay. What is the best Halloween costume you've ever had?
Cheerleaders.
You were a cheerleader. Are you just stealing Andrew's questions or his answers?
No.
Feels like it. Feels like it. All right. What other sports do you play?
Basketball and golf.
Okay, you're a Titus, so you usually play everything. And you're usually pretty good at everything. So golf, could you beat any of the high schoolers right now?
Probably not.
Probably not. What's your favorite club in your bag?
7-iron.
7-iron, okay. And for basketball, are you a driver or are you a three-point pull up and shoot it?
3-point.
I figured it. Those Tituses like to chuck it. Your role models. Talk to me about who's your people that you look up to, that you appreciate, and you want to give a shout out.
In football?
Anywhere, football, in life, whatever.
Football, Tristan.
Tristan Toy is your role model. Okay, that's fair enough. That's a good, solid role model to have. All right, what about off the field? Who are your role models? Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
Bingo, nailed it. First time through, Mom and Dad. Why are Mom and Dad so important?
They help me a lot through everything.
Okay,
They do a lot for me.
do they? Like what?
Buy me stuff.
They buy you stuff? Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
2 brothers.
2 brothers?
1 younger, 1 older.
Okay, so you're the middle one.
Yeah.
All right, so when you get beat up, you beat up your little brother?
Yeah.
That's how it goes?
And older brother.
Oh, you beat up the older brother too.
Yeah.
So you're the strong one in the family.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. From that standpoint, do you flex on him? Do you throw this guy up on him?
Call him little.
You call him little.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I feel like you're gonna get a wedgie or something after this. So, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Whatever I can accomplish.
Whatever you can accomplish. Do you want to be a football player? Yeah. Anything else out there you want to be?
Basketball player.
You want to be a basketball player when you grow up? Dude, thank you so much. Nick Titus, ladies and gentlemen, my guy. He's about to go get a swirly in the bathroom. Back after this on YSN.
As Compco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Compco culture as we serve our customers with Compco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Visit one of Sheely's 2 locations where you'll enjoy a relaxed shopping experience because browsing and lounging is always encouraged. And we definitely encourage you to lounge on one of 50 beds in our mattress galleries, including Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Beauty Rest, Serta Eye Comfort, White Dove, and more. Let us help you get your best night's sleep with our adjustable bases, pillows, mattress protectors, and more. Plus 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's, the home of the South Range Raiders show. DJ Yoakley, and I'm joined with the Little Raiders, who just won the Super Bowl on, not that Super Bowl, a different Super Bowl on Sundays. Saturday, sorry. And I'm joined by Harley Booms, number 86 in your programs, but number 1 in your hearts. He is the slot back and corner here for the South Range Raiders. Harley, when you think about what your team has accomplished with you alongside them, what does it mean to you?
It's really special because not a lot of teams have done this, and it's really cool.
Last year you guys won state, and you're going to be playing in Sandusky for that state title again. To be able to be 2-time champs and back-to-back champs and set the tone for the Raiders in the future, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot because, not a lot of teams could do this, and it's very special that we can.
So when you go to Raider games on Friday, right?
Yes.
Who do you look at when you're watching football games? Who do you look at and watch and kind of want to be them when you get older?
All the receivers and corners.
All the receivers and corners? Anybody you can pick out? Brady Crumbacher.
Brady.
Brady. Everybody loves Brady Crumbacher. Everybody, not just you, everybody loves Brady Crumbacher. Okay, so when you get older, offense, defense, does it matter? You're going to try to play both?
Both.
Both? Would you rather catch a touchdown or hit somebody and make a big play?
Probably catch a touchdown.
Catch a touchdown. So you're a receiver. You're tall for your age too. So we talked to Nick earlier. He said you're one of his favorite receivers. Why do you think that is?
I mean, it's fun catching the ball from Nick. He throws the ball really well, and we have a lot of success throwing the ball.
You guys have a lot of success in general, being able to throw and run the ball. What's your favorite part of football?
Catching.
Catching?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of hanging out with your brothers and playing football?
We like to mess around a lot, and it's just we're really close, so it's cool.
Are you going to be a fall guy too for Halloween?
Yes.
My goodness, I got to come up with a new question. Fall guys are everywhere. Do they have names, or are they just like little guys?
Just little guys.
Just little guys. Do you name them?
No.
No. You just I want to be like how do you dress up as what? Like what do you have to wear to dress up as a fall guy?
It's a big blow up.
It's a what?
It's a big blow up costume.
Oh, it's a blow up costume. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they like different colors, like the Ninja Turtles, or what?
Yeah, they're different colors.
Oh, okay. What color are you going to be?
The pink one.
You're the pink one.
Yeah.
Is that like the short straw that you had to draw there, or?
No.
Okay, you picked the pink one?
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy. So when you look at Halloween, what's your favorite candy?
Twix.
Twix, again. That is a three-peat for Twix. What is the least favorite candy?
Reese's.
Reese's. How are you guys not in love with Reese's?
I hate peanut butter.
You hate peanut butter too? My goodness. The peanut butter and jelly spot in the middle school is now officially closed. I'm pretty sure you guys have put them completely under. They're bankrupt. So when you look at people you want to be when you grow up in this South Range Raider program, is there anybody that you look up to and you're like, hey, you pass them in the hallway or you see them wearing their jerseys? Why would it be so important to you to be a South Range Raider?
It means a lot to wear South Range on the front of your jersey just because you're representing your school. And
Who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Hauk.
Miss Hauk 3. That's 3 in a row. Miss Hauk is going to have to sponsor this by the time it's over. What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Everybody's a math guy. I like it. Okay, who do you want to be like when you grow up? Or what do you want to do when you grow up?
Play sports.
You want to play sports? What other sports do you play?
Basketball, baseball, and football.
Basketball, baseball, football. Okay, Titus hasn't got you into golf yet?
He has, but he's
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's pretty good. Okay. What do you want to? You want to play sports? Is there any particular you want to play in the NFL, the MLB, NBA? Does it matter?
No, not
Doesn't
really.
matter. Who's your favorite athlete?
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout. Why is Mike Trout your favorite athlete?
Oh, just really like him.
Are you an Angels fan?
Kind of.
Kind of. Are you like a Guardians fan, Pirates fans? Guardians. Okay. Do you go to games?
Maybe 2 a year.
Who's your favorite Guardian?
Jose.
Okay, fair enough. And talk to me about your family. What do they mean to you?
It means a lot. They support me all the time. They drive me to all my sporting events. They help me. They encourage me.
Harley Booms, congratulations,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Proud of you. Nice job. Harley Booms, everyone. Back after this on your sports network.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. I get this. Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
And welcome back to Giangelo's, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Yoakley joined at this time by a familiar face in the Raider family, part of the Super Bowl champion Little Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante
Yeah.
Moore. Dude, that's awesome. Your teammates are cheering for you, D. So talk to me. You've been around this Raider family for a long time, and you got people cheering for you for this. What does it mean to be a Super Bowl champion? Now you guys are going for a state title. I feel like you've been in these situations before with somebody in your family.
I have, but it feels great. I mean, not a lot of people out there that are like with their skill level, and just
There's a lot of talent out there, but
Yeah.
the Raiders stood a lot higher than them on Saturday. You, my friend, are a guard and a defensive end. To be able to guard for the talent and the skill behind you takes a lot of skill itself. Why do you like being an offensive lineman?
it's just fun. You just hit every play. Like that's what I like about football. You just get to hit every single play. See, I like running back. Like last year I was running back. It was fun, but I like guard better.
You like guard better because you get to hit people. Well, here on the South Range Raider team, we have a guard that likes to hit people too, and he likes to eat pancakes because he makes a lot of them on Friday night and gets to eat a lot of them on Saturday. His name's Gus Valentine. You know him?
Yeah.
He's a big fella, huh? Do you, when you are watching Raider games, do you watch Big 51?
Yes.
Do you? What do you think about him? Pretty good guy, right?
Yeah, he is.
Talk about what's your favorite part of just football in general? Just being around your friends?
That too, just hitting people.
You really love hitting people. I like that. There's a coach around here that likes hearing that. What's your favorite thing to do off the field?
Play outside.
Play outside? What things?
Like basketball, lower the hoop, and dunk just for fun.
Oh, you dunk. All right, so what's your favorite dunk?
Windmill.
The windmill dunk. Okay. I'd say you'd probably knock the whole thing over, but I'd say show us, but we'll take your word for it. Your family, very special, right?
Yeah.
You guys bleed burgundy and gold. Talk to me what it means to you to be a South Range Raider.
Feels good, and there's a lot of family goes around the school, and everyone knows each other, and it's like just one big community.
Sure is. I feel like you've heard that answer before. I like it. Very well done. Dante, talk about your family, what they mean to you.
Landon, he's mean to me, hits me.
He's mean to you?
Yeah.
Okay. How is he mean to you? Is he ever nice to you?
No.
He's never nice to you. Okay, fair enough. We'll have to talk to him about that, right?
Yeah.
Now it's out there. Nobody watches this stuff. So, who else do you have in your family you want to shout out?
My dad.
Your dad?
He helps me through like most sports and like gets me ready and prepared for like games and just ready, like give me the mindset for games, practices, and know my job, what I have to do.
Okay, who else?
My mom, she like helps me like a lot, like around house-ish things.
Yeah. Anybody else? Nope, that's good. Okay, so what do you want to do when you grow up?
Play sports, like hopefully go to a decently good college, play sports there, maybe go to a better college, if that.
What do you want to study? Is there anything you like right now? Math, science, reading?
Science.
You like science? What do you like about science? I know it's tough.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot out there.
There is a lot of science out there, buddy. What's your favorite food? You're a lineman. You got to learn to talk about food, right?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. All right. Tell me the toppings on this cheeseburger.
Ketchup, mustard, cheese, patty, lettuce, onions.
Okay.
Done.
That's it. You getting fries on the side or
Oh
what?
yeah, fries.
Okay. What's your favorite fast food restaurant to get a burger?
Sonic.
Where?
Sonic.
Sonic. Okay. Where's there a Sonic around here?
Don't like up farther.
Out further?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're at Sonic, you got to load up, right?
Yes.
So what else? I know you're not just getting a cheeseburger when you go to Sonic, because I don't get a cheeseburger when I go to Sonic. I get everything. What else are you getting?
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea. Okay. Fries?
Yeah,
Tater
fries.
tots? Anything?
Just like fries, burger, sweet tea.
Okay. Well, dude, I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, by the way, what are you going to be for Halloween? Are you going to say it? Go ahead.
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. What color?
Blue.
Blue. All right. Well, I guess that's better than pink. So good job, buddy. Proud of you. Dante Moore, everybody. Back after this with more of the Little Raiders. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's. It is the South Range Raiders show. We have some special guests with us at this time, the Super Bowl champion, South Range Little Raiders. And at this time, we've got Hunter Campbell, number 13, tight end and middle linebacker. Hunter Campbell, everybody. All right, Hunter, talk to me about why you love this team so much.
We're always together, and it's always fun. And like when we play, we don't get mad at each other, and it's always positive.
I love it. All right, so you guys win a Super Bowl championship on Saturday. How hard was that to do? What kind of hard work went into that?
It wasn't hard.
It wasn't hard? Okay, fair enough. How much hard work for you guys went into winning a championship?
It was a lot of practice, and we had to work very hard.
Okay, so when you played tackle football for the first time, were you scared? Were you nervous? What was it?
Nothing.
No? You just got out there and went?
Yeah.
Okay, so to play middle linebacker, you got to like to tackle people, right?
Yes.
Are you the guy that talks a lot out there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have to talk about?
Where like our linemen and our linebackers go,
Okay.
and what defense we're running.
Okay, so you get to communicate with the the coaches.
Yeah.
Okay, so do guys listen to you?
Yeah.
Do you got to tell them when they're being bad?
Yes.
Do you? Okay, so when somebody's not carrying their weight, what do you tell them? Do you go motivate them? Do you go pump them up?
Yes.
What do you tell them?
I just tell them, go to your right hole, and you'll make the tackle.
Okay. So if I wasn't doing my job and I was an outside linebacker, what would you tell me? Tell me exactly like you'd tell me if we were on the field together.
Go.
Would you yell at me? Would you be upset? Would you say, "Hey, fill that gap"?
Yeah, if it's like twice.
Twice? Okay.
Yeah, if it's
You
one
let
time-
people off the hook after one, but
Yeah.
two, you're going to drop the hammer.
Yes.
Hunter's hammer. I like it. From that standpoint, who are some of your favorite buds on the team?
Angelo, Victor, Harley, Sammy, Nick, Dante, Trevor, Gannon, Marco, like basically the whole team.
The whole team. That's the right answer. Give me a dap on that one, buddy. You're going to be a leader. I can tell right now you're going to be a leader of this Raider team. All right. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Fall Guy.
God! Again. All right. What color are you?
I'm camo.
You're camo. All right. I like that one. Did you get to pick that one?
Oh, my mom did.
Your mom did. That's fair enough. Moms know best, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of mom, talk to me about what she means to you.
She means a lot. She's really nice, and she always takes me everywhere I need to go for football and basketball.
You got to pay that back one day, right?
Yeah.
How are you going to pay mom back? When you're playing in the pros and you buy her a house?
Yeah.
Fair enough. What else? Talk to me about your family. Any siblings?
Yeah, my little brother Chase,
Chase? Okay, how young's Chase?
9.
He's 9. Okay, so he's not that far behind you. Does he look up to you? Does he want to be like you?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. Oh, there's Chase right there. They're pointing him out. He looks like you, so I mean, of course he wants to be like you. He looks like you, right?
If I'm good and he's bad.
Oh, you're good and he's bad. Like good on the field, or like good
no,
like
outside of school.
So his behavior.
Yeah.
You just sold your brother out, man. That's all right. Talk to me about other family. Dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me about Dad. What's he mean to you?
A lot.
What's he do?
He does the same as my mom. Takes me everywhere.
Takes you
I
everywhere?
wanna go.
It's all about you, dude.
Yeah, my little brother.
Where's your favorite store? You like to go shopping?
Yeah, Foot Locker and Nike.
Foot Locker. Okay, are you a shoe head, sneaker head?
I was, kind of now.
Okay, so what's your favorite pair of shoes?
Jordan 4 Lightnings I have.
You have Jordans?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, you're going to owe your parents a lot, dude. So what's one thing that you and your brother enjoy doing together?
Football.
Football. What position does he play?
He plays outside linebacker and running back.
Okay, so you're tight end, he's running back. You're middle linebacker, he's outside.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to sharing the field with your brother one day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, what do you want to be when you grow up?
NFL player.
NFL player. What team?
Steelers.
My guy, forever. Steelers. He's going to be on the Steelers, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be signing autographs right outside the door, $30 a pop. Hunter, I can't thank you enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Campbell of the South Range Little Raiders. Back after this on your sports network.
The relief you've been looking for is here. We promote the body's natural self-healing. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our acupuncture treatments were created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian Healthcare.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's. Couple more Little Raiders, and we are joined by a last name that you know and love. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Toy of the South Range Little Raiders. Good ovation. Number 32, guard and defensive end. Victor, to be a Super Bowl champion, what does it mean to you?
A lot.
A lot? Okay, so when you guys got to raise up that trophy, I've seen pictures of it. What does it mean to know that you're the best at what you do?
Our team's a very good team.
Okay, fair enough. When you look at the other teams that you guys had to beat to get to the Super Bowl championship, what does it say about your team that you were able to come out on top?
Our team always works together, so we always function, so it makes our team just good.
Okay.
Really good.
You're a guard, so that means you get to hit people a lot. I mean, is that something you look forward to every single down? Okay,
yeah.
How did you get to really start enjoying football?
Hitting people and being with my friends.
Hitting people and being with your friends, okay. Shout out your friends. Who do you hang around?
All my friends.
Yeah, go ahead.
Angela, Nick, Harley, Ryder, Sammy, Dante, Hunter, Johnny.
You're a popular guy.
Gannon, Trevor, everyone. Basically.
You're a popular dude, man. What do you like to do in school? What subject?
Math.
Math again. All right, here we go. We're on fire. Who's your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Hauk.
Mrs. Hauk again. I'm trying to think. What other sports do you play? Pardon me.
I might play wrestling.
Wrestling? Okay.
Then I don't know if I'm playing baseball. Then I'm just gonna work out a lot.
You're gonna work out a lot, exercise, 7th grade football. But you guys have something special to do before that. You're heading over to Sandusky to play for the state title. What does that mean to you?
Feels good because not a lot of teams could win state like us.
Are you looking forward to being a South Range Raider, like varsity someday?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most? I know your last name tells me that you have a lot of Raiders that have come before you in your family. Why is it so important for you to be a South Range Raider?
To continue the tradition.
So talk to me about that tradition. You got a lot of people that have played for South Range. Why is it so important for you to continue that?
I don't know.
Do you have a favorite toy? Who?
My dad.
Your dad. That is an awesome answer, man. Do you get to watch Tristan a lot? Watch him running around like a chicken with his head cut off sometimes and making unbelievable plays?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about, what is he, cousin?
Yeah.
Okay, when your cousin's out there running around, are you, cheering for him?
Yeah.
What do? You get really excited when he scores?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me, pretend nobody's watching, and you just saw Tristan get into the end zone. What are you doing?
Just start, screaming.
You screaming? Where do you sit? You stand? Are you on the sidelines? What are you?
It's I stand, by, the rails.
Okay. Very cool. All right, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Football player.
Football player. That doesn't shock me. What team?
Browns.
The Browns. Okay, that also doesn't shock me. For you, what do you not just want to be when you grow up, but what kind of person do you want to be? You want to be a good person?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Dad?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Dad for a minute. Why is he your role model?
Because he's a very good football player. He's very nice. He takes me everywhere. We're spoiled. And he helps me a lot with all the stuff like I do. And just the best dad.
He's the best dad. What about mom? Got to throw her in there too, right? Sprinkle her a little sugar.
She always drives me to school. She always makes me breakfast in the morning. She always helps me when I need help. And she always encourages me to do stuff.
What's the best thing mom makes?
Food.
Food? Okay, fair enough. What about breakfast? What's your favorite breakfast she makes?
Dippy egg sandwiches.
Dippy egg sandwiches. I can get on board with that. A Mama Toy dippy egg sandwich. I like it. Dude, thank you so much for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Toy! Back after this on YSN.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last interview of the night with the Little Raiders, and we're here with Little Raider and Super Bowl champion, Mr. Sammy Freedy. How are you?
Good.
Look at that ovation. You get all kinds of love. All right, talk to me about what it was like for you to win that championship on Saturday.
Exciting.
Exciting? So when the clock finally hit 0, were you on the field? Were you on the sidelines? Where were you?
I was on the sidelines.
On the sidelines. When you saw it hit 0, what was the first thing that ran through your mind?
We won.
You won. Yeah, that would run through my mind too. To be able to be part of that championship, what does it mean to you?
A lot.
Okay, so when you are hanging out with your friends, who are some of the guys you're hanging out with?
Victor, Angelo, Harley, Nick, Gannon, Trevor, Hunter, Dante, like our whole football team.
I love it. You get to come here a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you eat when you come here?
Spagwood.
Okay, everybody, like you guys all eat the same. You, what are you gonna be for Halloween?
Fall Guys.
Come on! Is there not one of you guys that's gonna do something else? Like, all right, what color Fall Guy are you gonna be?
Green.
Green Fall Guy. All right. What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Who's your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Hauk.
Mrs. Hauk. You guys are just one after the next, after the next, after the next. All right. What is your favorite Halloween treat?
Snickers.
Snickers. Okay. What is the worst Halloween treat?
Reese's.
Reese's dies again. Reese's is down again. South Range people do not like Reese's. I will take it on behalf of all South Range people. So if you're looking to deliver Reese's, deliver it to me. All right, so talk to me about why you love football.
Because you get to hit people and just hit. I don't know.
Fair enough. What do you want? What are you looking forward to most about being a South Range Raider one day?
To win state every year.
To win state every year. Spoken like a true South Range Raider. Talk to me about your family. Who's in your family you want to talk about?
Addison, Justin, Chloe, and then my mom and dad.
Okay, so talk to me about mom and dad. How important are they to you?
A lot, because they take me everywhere, get me food, and pay for stuff.
Okay, so they do everything for you from that standpoint. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay. What do you put on your pizza?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Okay, what are you going to do when you grow up?
Hopefully be an NFL player.
NFL player for who?
The Steelers.
The Steelers. He knows where it's at. Who's your favorite football player right now?
That's hard. I don't know.
What's that?
I have a lot.
You have a lot?
Yeah.
Do you model your game after any of the pros?
Not really.
Not really. Who's your favorite South Range Raider right now?
Brady.
Brady. Crumbacher.
Yeah.
Awesome. You looking forward to being like Brady one day?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Mr. Freedy, awesome hanging out with you. Thanks so much. Sammy Freedy, everybody. Back with David Rock and a little bit of a game here on Hallows Eve in a minute.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's here on 224 in Boardman, Ohio. DJ Yoakley, and I am joined by the head football coach of the varsity South Range Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, your NEA champion, head ball coach, Mr. David Rock. Give it up for him. Has a pretty nice sound to it, right?
Yeah.
First year in, you win the NEA title outright. Talk about the hard work that's gone into that. I mean, there's a lot of naysayers in the beginning, and then all of a sudden everybody jumped back on that ship, that Raider ship, as you guys headed toward the playoffs. What is it like for you?
Oh, it's special. I mean, just a culmination of a lot of years. In the case of the seniors, I think they end up 27-0 against Northeast State for their careers. And, we were talking as a staff the other day, and winning football games is not easy. And to do it in the way they've done it and as often as they've done it is really incredible. Again, I think it's just a sign of how hard they've worked and how consistent they've been in their approach.
It's probably been a little bit different for you this year. Obviously, looking at things through a different lens. Kind of enlighten us on how it's different from being the D coordinator to being the head coach and winning and being successful as a head coach.
Oh, it's a lot different. I don't think people really understand how much I'm uninvolved, I guess, offensively and defensively anymore, which was, obviously a huge change for me. But I'm really lucky that I have a great staff around me and guys that I really trust, and so that, that frees me up to do a lot of the things that I haven't had to do before, and I'm still kind of learning on the fly as far as that goes.
Is it challenging? Like as similar, owning a business, you've got to let the reins go a little bit and let everybody do. You've got great people around you. I feel like I have the same. But it's still like that those moments that you want to jump in. How challenging has that been for you?
Challenging, but I think I've kind of went the other way, maybe too far. If I was, I guess grading myself, I think maybe I've been too hands off, just because I trust those guys so much, and I don't want to be overbearing, So I've really, I think, taken a step back, and the last thing I want to do is take such a big step back that I'm not giving them everything they need to succeed either. In the end of the day, we don't have 50 coaches, so everyone's got to pull their own weight, and sometimes I do feel guilty in that I'm not doing as good a job as I can as a coach. When I'm organizing stuff and doing stuff that that maybe is outside of coaching football.
Yeah, so as we turn the page from regular season to postseason, this is two different Raider teams that you guys prepare. You prepare for that title now, but now you prepare for the big one. You prepare for defend that state championship. When you're looking at Fairless, I'm sure you've already seen film and dug deep into it. What do you see this Fairless team coming into Rominger Stadium on Friday?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's a great program. It's a program that has been in the playoffs for a while now. They were 9-1. in the regular season last year. They eventually end up getting beat by Perry, who, we all know what a good team that is. 2 years ago they go 9-1, end up losing to Poland, and again, that was a really good Poland team. So from a program perspective, they've really got it rolling right now. And then I think, they do a lot of stuff. One thing that's interesting about the playoffs is that you're playing a team, every week that is unfamiliar to you, and they may challenge you in different ways. And sometimes I think we get comfortable in our schedule around here. We kind of know how teams are going to attack us and how we want to attack teams, whereas that's all new. And part of what makes playoff football exciting. You're playing somebody that's unfamiliar to you, and so we've got to be kind of prepared for everything. And a lot of what we've seen on film from them is stuff that can be challenging for not just us, but for any defense and any offense. So, we're working hard in the film room trying to be prepared for whatever they could throw at us.
So I know that the number beside the name, Canfield South Range, doesn't mean much to you, at least on camera. But I know there's a drive behind you as a competitor that they always say, train like you're number 2 if you want to be number 1. Is there a little less kind of pressure because you are that underdog, so to speak, as Perry sits atop?
It's not something that we've talked a ton about. We're fortunate in that we got everything that we could get as far as we're going to get 2 home games.
Yep.
And we're lucky in Ohio that we get a chance to settle it on the field eventually. So we're anticipating, trying to win a game Friday. If we win Friday, we'll try to keep on, keeping on. But we know that if we want to be even in the conversation, in a couple weeks for that number 1 team in the region, that we've got to improve. And all those teams are in the same boat. If you show me any team that has gone anywhere in the playoffs and not improved week to week throughout the playoffs, I'd be really surprised by that. I think it's a part of the season where you have to continue to make strides and polish yourself in maybe ways that you've struggled during the regular season.
How is the preparation different in the postseason than it is in the regular season?
I think it forces you to spend a little bit more time on it, and I think it really forces you to try to tie up as many loose ends as you can. Again, I go back to, you're playing, opponents that are unfamiliar to you. And, with that, I think you have to be prepared for everything. The other part of it is, locally it's pretty easy to get loaded up on films of your opponents. Whereas, when you get into the postseason, we got 2 films on them. So we're digging around on YouTube trying to find a couple clips here and a couple clips there. And, and you're not sure what you're not sure.
That's your quarterback someday.
Yeah.
He can pick himself up.
The chair might be in worse shape than Z. I think he's all right. But no, I think that you have to be prepared for everything. And it's such a small window of the season when you trade 2 games that, it's really hard to prepare for everything. And so you're really trying to focus on yourselves and just embrace the challenge each week of a different opponent that you're unfamiliar with.
All right, you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do something special tonight. There's something, Coach Yeagley asked me this. I never obliged because we never had the chance because last year we were on that run, right? This is an opportunity that I think we can do something special here. We're going to play rock, paper, scissors. And I hope everybody gets the double entendre there. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, so the stakes are, it's a 5-game rock, paper, scissors match. If Coach Rock wins, he gets to ask me anything. If I win, his players get to ask him anything without consequence.
Oh, boy.
Without consequence.
Coach Mancuso's over here
Coach Mancuso, he's coaching them up.
This might turn ugly.
He's digging deep into the record and history books.
I got to have it.
All right. Who's going to be the first to ask a question when I win? All right, come on over. Come on, Gav. Watch the wires. Watch the wires. All right, hang tight. All right, you ready? It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it! Nico, you told me to go paper because he was going to go rock because of the namesake.
I know a rat when I smell one. I knew what he was up to. That's what happens, Benedict Arnold.
You're done. So Never again.
Do I get to ask the question?
You get to ask the question.
Okay. So I'm curious, with a lot of people, all kinds of different ways of life as far as what makes them tick. So I know your family's important to you, and I know you have like a maniacal work ethic.
Yeah.
I think you do such a good job, and you're working so long. Seems like you're working every time I talk to you. So I'm just curious as to what kind of makes you tick. What is your motivation? I know you've got a family over here, so
yeah.
I'd like to hear what you have to say about that.
So I'm a competitor. I was a baseball player and obviously a football player for a little bit of time. But as a guy that wasn't I guess, vertically blessed,
Yeah.
I always had to work a little bit harder than everybody else to get the things that I wanted. So in baseball, I had to stay out longer and work harder. And I was absolutely blessed when I met my wife that understands that. She knows that I've got a goal and I want to go get it. When we started YSN, it was after I was told no by the local media outlets 5 times to be a sports reporter. And I promised myself and I promised my wife that I wasn't going to let my bachelor's degree go to waste. And when this opened up and this opportunity opened up with my friend, it was because I got fired from my job and we kind of looked at each other and like, what do I do now? What do we do? I have one shot to chase this dream. And I was blessed enough to have her say, go after it. We had very little money, trying to start a family, and she said, go after it. And I remember sitting in Dan Yeagley's office in the middle of summer, and he said, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
And he said, the only stipulation is I got you. I want you to announce our games. And so since that day, I've been the South Range announcer from Go. And I remember sitting underneath the woofer against Springfield when the Raider Stadium opened up, and you couldn't even hear us. And she's texted me and saying, I can't hear you, but I can hear the PA announcer.
Yeah.
But we were able to get through it, and 7 years later, I think we've changed a couple lives and helped a couple people out along the way. So that's why I tick. I tick because of those people over there, and because I promised her and Coach Yeagley that I wouldn't let him down.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask any more questions because you're going to show me up. So
No,
you can keep asking them. You're setting the bar too high, buddy. Get somebody else in here.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, am I going to go again?
Yeah. 5.
Okay. All right.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it!
I'm made for this. I'm a paper, scissors, rocks guy.
It should be.
Yeah.
If it was paper, scissors, Yoakley, I should be good at it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll take it off the field since you asked us this last week. With Halloween coming up, your favorite costume from growing up and your least favorite costume growing up.
Okay, so my least favorite, can I start there?
Yeah.
My least favorite was a Power Ranger.
I was a Power Ranger one year, the white one.
You were I was the green one.
Okay.
Okay, so my mom made me this awesome, the green, I don't even know what it is, a shield or whatever that gold thing was.
Yeah.
She made me that, but like that was the entire budget of my costume.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a helmet at all, and she gave me these like not Kelly green like he was, like these hunter green like sweats.
Nice.
Because she's like, you know what? That's the only color they had, DJ. They were Hanes, and she goes, throw it on.
Yeah.
And she goes, I was like, what about the helmet? Can I at least get like a mask or something? She goes, no, just pretend like you're morphing or whatever. So
good.
So that was my worst. The best one I think was when I was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You know what I mean? Like I think every little kid wants to be a Ninja Turtle when they're growing up.
Yeah.
And now Z's gonna be a Ninja. Z and Bella are gonna be Ninja Turtles for Halloween. So I'm amped up to see them. I might slip on a Donatello mask as well. So
there you go. Good.
There it is. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Round 3.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ha ha!
There we go. I had to let Gavin get one in.
Not. Here's the big question. So, who on the team would you let take your wife out on a date?
Of these guys or just in general? Any guy on the team?
Anyone.
Probably Jimmy. Jimmy Powell.
May I ask why?
He's just, he's unthreatening. No. He's polite. He's polite. I think he would be a perfect gentleman about it. And I'm sure he wouldn't talk any trash afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gavin. Appreciate it. That's a good question.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That's a good question. All right, you ready?
Yes.
This is what, round 4? Round 4. All right, 2 more.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You won.
I know. Well,
surprise, surprise, you win something.
So you asked about my favorite song of all time
a
couple weeks ago. So I would ask you the same. I could tell when I said mine, you didn't have any idea what song I was talking about. So I'll ask you. I don't even know what kind of taste of music you have.
I know it's going to be Imagine Dragons, and they were kind of all over the place. No, you know what? I'm going reverse. I'm going the Clarks.
Oh, there you go.
I love the Clarks. It's very special. We've been
Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, Pittsburgh band. We met them. We've got all kinds of autographs, pictures, and stuff like that. It's my favorite song is "Better Off Without You," not because I'm better off without anybody, but just because it's a good rhythm and anything like that. So, "Better Off Without You" with the Clarks. That's my favorite song.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble, bud.
Listen. I live there.
Yeah.
I live there. All right. Round 5. Here we go.
I gotta let Tristan. Can I just forfeit?
All right, you forfeit.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. T, how are you?
All right, so my question is, what is the best appropriate quote Coach Doc has ever said?
Oh man, there are so many of them. Boy, it's hard to find one that is appropriate. Probably, I can't. There's some. I'd say it's a man's game.
That's a good one.
It's a man's game.
Yeah.
I don't. That's getting on the fringe, but that's about as clean as it gets with Doc. So we'll say it's a man's game.
All right.
Nice question, buddy.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you. Thought I was getting crowned by Tristan. I was getting real excited. All right, dude. Thank you for obliging. I appreciate it.
I do have one more thing.
Okay. Oh, yes.
I promised that I would tell my son David, wish him a happy birthday. Today's his 6th birthday. Lost his first tooth yesterday.
And today's his birthday.
So, yeah.
There's only one way to go about this. Is everybody ready to sing happy birthday to David? A 1, a 2, a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Hey! How old?
6.
6 years old,
yeah.
the big fella.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, David Rock.
Thank you,
you
much.
Dave
Go
Rock.
Raiders,
Appreciate
man.
you.
Thank
Go
you.
Raiders. We'll be back right after this with the Raiders themselves, right here from Giangelo's.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. Did you get this? Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's here in Boardman on 224. And joining me at this time, a guy that had one heck of a game in Week 10, Mr. Troy Combs. There's a lot of people excited for you, man. You, my friend, are a generational talent. You come from a family that loves being Raiders. Matthias Combs, your brother, was one of my first ever interviews, I believe.
Yeah.
And the kindness, the gentle kind of speed and just person he is his character showed through, and I'm hoping he's well. He just celebrated birthday, right?
Yeah.
It's birthday season in South Range. Yep. Troy, you had a pick last game. Talk to me about how you've evolved this season to be the type of player that you've become, hard-hitting and big-picking.
Well, first I'd say early in the season I was very hyper, I guess.
Sure.
Or I wasn't patient with my when I'm guarding a receiver or locking them up. I wasn't patient, so I'd get juked out.
Yeah.
You know, or get a holding call on me. But I kind of evolved into being more patient, thinking slow, I guess, to just play fast. That's one thing Coach Rocks told me. And, just overall playing fast but patient.
How did things slow down for you? They talk about it at every level, right? When things start slowing down, all of a sudden you start standing out. Your brother, there was nothing slowed down about him from that standpoint. But you, my friend, I've seen you lay out people to the point where I don't even know what's going on. I didn't even know they had the football. You're just laying the lumber, but you're also a dual threat because you can take a pick back to the house whenever you want to because you got that speed too. What do you enjoy more, being able to lay a hit or get two hands around that football?
Oh, laying the hit. I love laying people out because, I mean, to me it sets the tone way better. You know, a few weeks ago against Niles,
I remember.
To me, when I had my best play of the year, I laid a big hit, and I feel like that sets a tone better overall for the rest of the game, better than an interception does, because it just shows like, you know we're here, you're going to have to deal with us.
You're just a junior, right? So you've got another year to see this through, but for you, you've been able to kind of watch what this team, this South Range Raider team, has been able to do regular season into the postseason. What are you most looking forward to here in Week 11?
I'd say really just getting better, being ready for this week because this Fairless team is, nothing to take light of. They're a very good team, and I'm just excited to play them because they also throw the ball a lot, so that's going to be pretty sweet. But overall, just, farther in the playoffs is just getting better and, growing a stronger bond with my teammates.
Okay, let's talk about his teammates. Why is it so important to have that bond when you guys are trying to do something special together?
I'd say the bond that we have, just makes us South Range. Many other, not too many teams have the bond that we have. We practice, squeezing and spilling. Not many teams do that. So just a lot of trusting the guy next to you and believing on them. So the guy that you know very well, Matthias. We've already alluded to him a couple times. He's a receiver, notable receiver in history. You're a notable defender. Who wins that battle against you two? Oh, I'd beat him up. I'm way bigger than him, and I'm just as fast as he was his senior year.
Truth?
So I'm not quicker, but I think straight line speed, I got him.
So you got to be able to contain him for a second, and then you lock him up. But if he gets by you, you got trouble.
I mean, maybe. But if he ever got by me, I'd probably take out his legs so he wouldn't get the ball.
Growing up, and I'm just going to guess, wild stab in the dark, a competitive family.
Very.
What was that like? To be competitive all the time, what was that like?
I mean, it really helped me throughout, life, but also having a brother to look up to, even my dad to look up to, it was pretty awesome for, just football in general. I wasn't too good in football, I guess, up until maybe high school, and I felt like I kept on competing, kept on getting better. I just trusted the process. That helped a lot.
For you, right? You're playing against, going from 14 years old playing against 18-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
Obviously there's a lot of situations where you lose that battle. How do you stay with it? How do you stay mentally tough to keep it clicked in to say, hey, one day I'm going to be able to cover everybody on this field?
It helped a lot when, scout team-wise, I was guarding Shane Lindstrom, Aiden Leone when I was a freshman, and up until I was a sophomore. So, that helps out a lot. They might be some of the best receivers that come out of South Range.
Yeah.
And
again,
yes,
your brother was pretty good.
Yeah. But Aiden had the size over me, so I had to play kind of a different style against him. And Shane, I was bigger than, probably not stronger, but taller, and I had to play a little bit different for him. It was just overall different sizes and different speeds I had to adjust, and I feel like that got me better.
Let's talk about what you want to do. You're setting yourself up for a lot of success on the football field, but off the field, what things are you interested? What do you want to do when you get out of school?
Man, I'm really interested in maybe architecture or graphic design.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Football, if that's an opportunity.
I think you'll be fine there, my friend.
Oh yeah.
So architecture, graphic design. What about those two things interest you, and what specifically?
I'm gonna be honest. I really like building Legos. So
that's awesome.
Architecture, it's literally, you write down what you want to see, and then you build it. It's really cool. And then graphic design, I just really like how some art looks. So I always thought that was interesting.
That's fair enough. I love graphic design as well. I mean, there's a lot of great artists out there, but the Lego thing.
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing you've ever built with Legos?
I have a lot. So I have a Millennium Falcon. That was pretty cool. I also had this like bridge. It was like it had like 3 Spider-Men in it. It was really cool. It was just this bridge, and like it had a Green Goblin and all that. So I thought that was pretty sweet.
How long does it take you to do something like that?
It took I built all my Lego sets in one day because I can't really hold myself to like go to sleep and then think about it, when I'm going to bed.
So are they Christmas presents from Santa Claus, and you get up and Christmas morning and you build them, and then
yeah,
that's it?
Basically.
That's Christmas Day for you, is Lego City.
Always.
I love it. All right, so when your family's like doing their thing and going about their day, that you're like, don't bother me, I'm in the zone.
Yeah, really just building Legos. I really like it.
All right, what's your favorite holiday?
My mom makes a really good pumpkin pie, so I kind of want to lean towards Thanksgiving. And my mom's birthday is also near Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So
is it double pumpkin pie then, or does she get a cake?
Exactly.
You make her make a pumpkin pie for her birthday?
I mean, I'm not that good of a baker, so I really like Christmas though. Christmas is probably the best.
Best Christmas present you ever got from Santa?
All right, so I had a Lego set. It was like a Guardians of the Galaxy Lego set. It was really cool. My when I was a 8th grader, I think.
Okay.
And then when I was in like 4th grade, I got a computer, and I thought it was the coolest thing because it had like a Darth Vader sticker on it. And
just because of the sticker, not because of the computer.
Yeah, I used to love Darth Vader.
So your parents probably could have saved a lot of money by just getting you a Darth Vader sticker.
Yeah.
And just putting it on the wrapping.
Basically.
I love it. For you, family, very important. Obviously, we joke about Matthias, but talk to me about your family, why they're so important to you.
My mom and my dad, they really help me out a lot, they still drive me around and stuff.
Because you're a celebrity.
Yeah. And then both my brothers, they've helped me out during school a lot. Matthias helps me out a lot with sports, but school wasn't his thing. So my other brother, Chris, he helps me a lot during school.
So you're the baby, right?
Oh yeah, I'm the youngest.
Okay, so you get that kind of benefit of seeing them succeed and seeing them be challenged and being able to come through and be like, hey, this is version 3.0, baby. I'm the best one out there, right?
I like to think I'm the best one in the family. I definitely think I'll be the fastest, but I'm already the strongest in my family. So
I love it. You guys are not competitive to say anything. It's incredible. I know this community is so fortunate to have you, but why are you so fortunate to be in this community?
I used to live in Florida.
Yeah.
And really, I never got this feeling of like a small, tightly knit community where everybody knows each other. Everybody knows like this player. Everybody just knows each other. And I feel like not too many schools have that bond. And again, I don't know. It's just a huge change from where I used to live to now, and it's just way better.
Well, they are lucky to have you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Troy Combs, give it up for him. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Good luck on Friday. Back after this with Tyson C. Schultz.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's here in Boardman. It is the last interview of the night, but ladies and gentlemen, he walked up here, he said, you saved the best for last, didn't you? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyson Seaschultz. Dude, you're a popular cat. The people love you, and to have that as a sophomore is special. So talk to me about, you moved here your freshman year, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about when you came here, what you kind of found about the South Range community.
Honestly, compared to other places I've been, like Howland, like Lakeview, there's nothing quite like South Range. Meaning like how tight-knit of a community everybody is and how much everybody cares about each other and how much everybody looks out for each other. It's just second to none.
You're a multi-sport athlete, dude. I mean, you're a guy, wrestling, football.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Not even like casual.
No.
Okay.
I mean, like lifting, if you can count that.
Lifting. You're the best at exercise, and we know that. That's like wrestling part 2. So to be a multi-sport athlete, you're a varsity athlete in 2 sports. Last year, you showed everybody what you were as a wrestler. This year, you have an opportunity to show it on the football field. When you have an opportunity like that at such a young age, are you able to understand, like, what is at stake here? You know what I mean? Like you're going up against grown men, 18-year-old guys, right, that are like an ice cream season away from being a college freshman.
Yeah.
To be what, 15?
16.
16-year-old to go up against those guys. Does it ever play in the back of your mind, or do you take that as a situation where you're going to take them on no matter who they are, what they look like, and how big they are?
Honestly, from wrestling for most of my entire life, I've always been used to facing odds that aren't always in my favor. So when age, height, weight come into play, it doesn't bother me at all.
I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask this question from a guy that you might know, Chris Colucci. That every time he gets to drop a wrestling analogy, he does. Why are wrestlers so much better at football than especially on the line, than people that don't?
Honestly, a lot of it is the
relentlessness. Easy for us to say, right?
Yeah. And the hand fighting. Both of those two translate so well to getting sags, getting tackles for loss, everything. So it really helps out a ton.
What's the training like differently from wrestling to football?
The conditioning.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, a wrestling practice is just all straight conditioning, start to finish. And at football, you kind of have to look forward to it at the end of practice. So it's a little different. So
wrestling, it's like part of your training,
Yeah.
and football is kind of punishment.
Yeah.
I can get it. I understand it. Coach knows. He knows all about it. Talk to me about, you're getting it done on the field, off the field. What are the things that you like to do from a subject-wise in school? Like, what are subjects that really get you excited?
I'm a pretty big science guy. That's the only class I look forward to. English is all right, but science is what I really like.
What is it about science that you like?
Math is easy. I get it better than any other of my core subjects, so it just comes to me naturally.
Now, you've only been here for a couple of years, technically, right? You're in your second year-ish.
Yeah.
Who are some of the people in that school that have made an influence on you?
Well, you mentioned them earlier. Chris Colucci, he was kind of like a big brother to me my whole freshman year, especially on and off the field. I was always at his house, always with his parents, so he made it a lot easier. And I think we mentioned him earlier tonight. Guys like Gus, who have been kind of like a mentor for me on the line, have really made me change levels in my overall game. So
you have an awesome family, right?
Yeah.
A guy that loves to be around his family. And I had the pleasure of meeting your dad, I believe, earlier this year at Colucci's graduation, as a matter of fact. What does family mean to you, and why?
It's the most important thing in my whole life. You know what I mean? I would not be anything without my parents, and especially without my dad.
Talk to me about your parents. So what's the one thing that your dad has character-wise that you really, really appreciate and would like to have that kind of in your own repertoire?
A lot of it is just quality time. I can't count the amount of hours we spent in the car together, going from Cleveland to Toledo, all the way down to West Virginia for wrestling tournaments, for practices, for everything. So it just makes that much more of a difference in my life.
What about Mama Bear?
She's always home, and she's always there to like comfort me, always there to be there for me emotionally and support me in any way that she can.
Siblings?
Yeah, I mean, they're both a lot older than me, so there's always been kind of a disconnect, but whenever they come home, it's a good time.
What's some of the things that you appreciate about them, especially as having that kind of difference in age gap?
They're just fun people to hang out with, you know what I mean? There's such a difference, but as I've gotten older, they're just easy people to talk to.
So I think everybody wants to know what you want to do when you get older. I mean, you obviously, you're a great wrestler. You're a great football player that I think is going to be unbelievable by the time you graduate. I'm going to say it. You're probably going to break all kinds of records here. What do you want to do?
I definitely want to pursue a higher level of education at a college level, but I'm looking to go D1.
Looking to go D1. Okay, so what do you want to study? Don't say science.
I've been looking for an engineering degree or something to do with cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity, that's a popular one nowadays. Yeah. Okay, so what is it about cybersecurity that you enjoy, that kind of intrigues you?
Well, my cousin Lauren slowly started to get me into it because she did it at Kent. So it was really easy to learn from her.
Oh, I can appreciate that, man. All right, role models that maybe aren't your parents or people that are related to you that you look up to and come to and from for advice?
Probably my early wrestling coach, Coach Chad. I don't know if you've ever met him before, but
Chad Bailey?
No.
Okay.
Chad Churchetta.
Okay.
I go to him a lot whenever I'm facing problems, not just focus on the sport, but in general. So, yeah, he's a really nice guy and easy to talk to, understands my issues, and has gone through a lot himself. So,
for you, what kind of legacy do you want little guys like that to remember about Tyson C. Schultz?
Just the hard work, never give up, just always put your head down and go to work.
Dude, you're a legend already. Tyson C. Schultz, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back here next Tuesday. You bet your bottom dollar on it at Giangelo's. Good night, everybody.